Okay, day one, the road to the ADCC. This is like the first episode of the whole series, of the whole plan, of the whole, like my journey, to be honest. And I'm really looking forward to it. I won't be at some like day 1050 and just watch this back and see the progress I made. The current plan will be, well, getting to the ADCC, but it's not that simple. First, we'll have to break it into each individual steps. Right now, since I'm at the beginning, I'm just one stripe white belt. The next step is probably getting another stripe, but that's not really my plan. I'm gonna skip all that and just go straight up to a blue belt. Well, how can I do it? There will be happening a Slovak national championship in about 3 or 4 months. And if I win my bracket, if I win my weight class, under 65 kilos, then I think that my coach would just catapult me up to a blue belt. And since all of the progress I've been doing, all the systems I've been making, all just learning and absorbing as much knowledge as I can, I think it's really possible. And I think I can actually do it. It may be just impossible for someone with less ambition, but yeah, people have been white belts for much less time than I have been. 8 months maybe. And they've actually gone further. If you know Josh Sanders, he went from white belt to black belt in about 4 years, if I'm not mistaken, less than 4 years actually. And after about 3 or 4 months of training, he went from white belt to blue belt, which is like the quarter of the time that I am, maybe. So I think it's actually possible. If I get my head down, grind, and just learn as much as I can, spar as much as I can, get the med time as much as I can, I really think that I could win it. And if I do, it's gonna be just an amazing accomplishment. I already visualize myself just going to the stage, like to the 3 steps, like the first, second, and third, and just flexing or something like this. I've just visualized it. I will be so happy just after all these things. And just step 1, being the actual national champion of my country. Then we'll have to go to European championships, then world, then just all these different ones. And I really think I can achieve that because, well, I've did things that were way more impossible than this, and yeah, it just doesn't seem like something that isn't that far out of my reach. I don't think I can do it. The problem will be actually sticking to the grindstone, and I think I can do it. I really think I can. If I just get my blinders on and sprint after this one goal, if I just focus so entirely on it, just going straight, just jiu-jitsu from the time I wake up to the time I sleep, I really think I can just absorb and develop so much skill and actual experience that 3 months will be actually quite enough. If I were to do it any longer, for about a year or something like this, I think I would just dominate them totally. Well, these words may be just some empty talk for someone who just has some ambition, but all people don't have that. And I really think I'm special. I really think I'm worthy of this accomplishment. I really think I can achieve it. You may ask, why did I think this? Well, I've been experimenting with different styles of learning and these things, and I've developed as a test a big escape system. And this little creation of mine is just so good that even a black belt wasn't able to submit me. Me, who's been training for like half a year, while the other dude was training for 26 years. That's like extreme progress. I'm really proud of it. And I also started making like mount escape systems, side control escape systems, and just a whole to-do list filled out. No, not filled out. I have my whole to-do list just written, and all I have to do is just check the box and actually do the work. I really think if I do all the things I can and I have written as to do as my goals, I really think I can just go there and totally dominate. The worst competitor, from what I see in the brackets, would be probably some guys from Chechnya, from Russia, from Dagestan, from all these things. But I think that these people just know wrestling more than actual jiu-jitsu. And if I just get my head straight on jiu-jitsu, on the ground game, not wrestling, just the ground game. Okay, they'll slam me on the floor, and what next? Doesn't really matter, because they'll be caught in ankle lock, they'll be caught in armbar, they'll be caught in whatever I want. I think I can learn most of the high percentage submissions until then. And if I do, when I do, it will be amazing. So, again, the goals for this year will be getting the blue belt, winning national championships, and just being the best jiu-jitsu guy I can. Other things might be just not getting injured, which is, yeah, the basic thing. But I think I can get out of injuries quite early, since I have some interesting people at my disposal. And no, I'm not doing steroids. Some physios and all these kind of things, just the boring stuff. Yeah, and maybe walking up to 70 kg, but I don't really see the reason for it, because I have to cut down to 65 back. I'll be short guy in the 70 kilos division, also a small one. Like my friend who's going to the 70 kilo, he's like a head taller than me, and just bigger. I may be like bulkier and stockier, maybe even stronger, but I don't know, actually I don't know. Maybe it's better to be just a compact bulge of mass than just some lanky fiddlesticks, lanky spaghetti or something like this. Anyway, that's been just rambling. If you enjoyed this, I hope you will be rooting for me, since this is just some big balls kind of goal. And yeah, thank you.